Welcome to E360 TV, the live streaming and on-demand destination for influential voices and enlightened audiences. We offer trending, grassroots, and purpose-driven content across a diverse range of interests. E360 TV is more than just watching programs. We offer the ability to interact with live shows connecting audiences to real, authentic influencers and storytellers while streaming to millions of devices. Real experiences. Raw conversations. One destination for it all. E360 TV.
It's your time, and the Becoming the Best You conference in St. Louis is where you want to be. This 3-day event featuring over 35 impactful speakers with 16 breakout sessions to choose from will help you achieve the best of your life for the rest of your life. Come and dance the night away on Saturday night at the Black Tie Affair and enjoy the live entertainment as we close out Tickling Your Funny Bone with comedian Jeremy Nunez. Get your tickets today and we'll see you there.
This world is changing more and more every day, and we've decided to change right along with it. My name is Dr. Lauren Michaels Harris, and I'm the president of Trajectory TV Network. At Trajectory, our vision is to provide a comfortable, creative platform for top content creators and storytellers from around the globe. We're also dedicated to providing this world with content that is healing, educational, empowering, exciting, and above all else, entertaining and transparent. So right now, I invite all of you who believe yourselves to be global game changers to use the link found here and simply take a chance. Schedule a virtual chat where you'll have the opportunity to share your vision for your very own global television show with me, the network president. So use that link, and together, let's begin changing and healing this world, one story at a time. And remember, whether you have years of experience in front of the camera or zero experience, it doesn't matter. What matters the most is your desire to share great content through television and a willingness to share it with passion and with purpose. You might ask, how do I know if I've fallen in love with my purpose and my purpose has fallen in love with me? It's easy when you've lost your voice because you just can't stop talking about it. I'll see you soon.
You can navigate the legal and emotional journey of divorce and exit a marriage the way you entered it, with mindfulness, love, and respect. Solace Divorce Mediation is a full-service law practice helping couples focus on the health and well-being of children and their forever co-parenting family. Our streamlined divorce journey offers flat fees with an estimated completion time frame of 2 to 4 months. If you or a friend need us, visit solacedivorce.com.
Shamelessly displaying my state of mind.
walk on past me like you don't see me, because I'll chase you down. I don't play that. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. I'm feeling good today. I'm feeling good today. I sure am. Yes, I am. I got country. I said show. And I sure do feel good today. Yes, indeedy, I said it and I mean it. Welcome to today's installment of Bathrobe Moments. The train is coming. No, wait a minute. The train is here. Come on, let's go. ADHD at its best. It only gets good when you hit 60. I'm just saying. Welcome, welcome, welcome. That's the bell of purpose. It is not. I repeat, it is not a show gimmick. That is not a prop. That is an opportunity, y'all. When that bell rings, it means that the most powerful thing in this universe is amongst us. It is the truth. And just like that bell, the truth has a ring to it, see? So let me tell you something. Why is the truth the most wonderful thing available? You want to hold on to it because it's the only thing in this universe that never changes. And it's the only thing in this universe that will never, ever, ever, never change on us. Can I get an amen? There you go. There you go. We're not playing with it. It is Monday. Ooh, the 13th of February. You know what it is, my better not forget. Better not forget that it is Valentine's Day. I bought my cards last year when they went on sale. Sure did. Then it took me like 6 weeks to figure out where I hid them. I found them though. I got them ready. I like to do stuff every hour. Soon as it turns midnight and it's the 14th, I start sneaking my little stuff out, right, for my husband to find. I just love it. 24 hours of love. And it's not that I do it just on that day, but you know, Valentine's Day is Valentine's Day, right? So don't try to go to a restaurant though. Made that mistake one year. I think I don't know when it was, but I'll never do it again. I'm still hungry. I waited so long in line. I'm not kidding. What in the world? Say good morning, YouTube. Somebody, something I didn't do. YouTube. Senior moment, be gone. Just like that, gone. Look, welcome my sidekick. She's my Ed McMahon, if you will. Lucy McGillicuddy Ricardo. And boy, do I love me some Lucy. So much so, I got coffee in that one. And this other I Love Lucy has my leftover, well, extra protein shake. And then, I ain't playing with it. I got my I Love Lucy doll over here. I sure do. Bully me if you want to. Doesn't matter now. When I was a little boy, they go, what are you doing playing with dolls? Because I want to. There it is. I love to play because life is play. Life is fun. Life is purposeful. Life is everything joyful if you choose it. If you choose it. Couple announcements. Let me see. Let me get all up in here. This week I get to get on stage live, first time in 2023. I get to present my brand new work. I'm so excited. It is entitled Creating Divine Memories, y'all. I've been working on it for 9 months, and I'm so excited. Went shopping yesterday, got the rest of my little thing. You know, you got to have your little outfit and stuff, right? And Universe was on it. Walked in the store. The only shirt that I took my jacket, because I haven't jacket for months, but it's hard to, this is a color that's hard to match. Walked in, the only shirt in the store that was my size was on the mannequin. And it was the perfect shirt. They took it off and it worked. Then we looked over to the left, and I'll be doggone, that color of that jacket, there was a pair of shoes. They exactly. Brian was like, I just don't know how I do. I know exactly how it happens. I know exactly how it happens really quickly. So much is happening. Right after the show, I'm meeting with our group travel agent. She's going to be coming in and meeting with me today because we're headed to Romania. May 5 through 12, the Legacy of Hope Tour is on its way to the wonderful country of Romania to bring together two separate worlds. We're talking about the kids who have gone through some shit over here, still are, and the kids that have gone through some shit and still are over there, and we're going to put them together. We're going to put them together. We're taking letters from over 200 kids here in the United States, and we're working our way through a great deal of the country in 7 days, believe it or not. I'm just so excited. Please send us love, light, and all your prayers that we are able to change the world through hope and create legacy for all. Can I get an amen? 2 weeks from this, well, not this weekend, but the next weekend, we're converging. My clients, my coaching program, all of us are headed down to beautiful Miami for our kickoff. You can join virtually for $40 for a 3-hour event. It's going to be great. Or you can be in person with us there for $100. Either way, we want you there. Todd Special is in the house, flying in just to be with us. Jason Cisneros is in the house, flying in just to be with us. And there's a whole bunch more. And I'm not telling you about until tomorrow. So you guys show up to hear it. I, of course, will be there, and a great bunch of people from around the globe. So mark your calendar. If you can't come in person, come virtually. And if you can't come virtually, come in spirit. Don't underestimate time travel. It is available. It's called spirit. Okay. So who do we have here today? I was going to read her bio, but I'm not, because I want to get her in here. Alyssa Marie. I ain't even trying that last name. It starts with a C. But it's one of them Italian names, I believe. And you better not mess up one of their names. Guido, and it's not Italian. Oh, is it Spanish? What is it? She's telling me something backstage. Well, it's long. And whatever it is, I know I don't want to mess with her uncles for messing up the name, because there'll be a black van going up and down my street tomorrow. I know you're around here somewhere. No. Oh, wait a minute. It's Italian. Didn't I start with Italian? Okay. So, yeah, even more so. Now you know why I'm not going to butcher it. Now, I could go somewhere with that, but I'm not going to. I love my Italians. I want to go there. Have any of you ever been to Italy? If you have, put in the comments. For some reason, I know I want to go. But I will say this as I get ready to get our guest in here. I don't want to ruin my healthy diet. And it's not just, I don't like that word diet. It's got die in it. D-I-E. Why couldn't it be a live it? You know what I mean? Right. So my healthy lifestyle by eating up a whole bunch of stuff. But I already broke that this weekend because I ran into that coven of little, I don't know what to call them, otherwise known as Girl Scouts. Outside the grocery store, I tried to turn away and not look at them, but one of them was hiding behind the door. When I came out of the grocery store, now the door opens up for you. She all up behind there. Girl Scout cookies. And I turned to her, I went, not on your life. Where they at? Right? 5 boxes. Gone. Bought them Saturday morning. Ain't a cookie in the house. We tore them out the frame. Those Thin Mints. But then they got rid of pecan sandies. Can you believe it? I'm going to tell you. No, I'm not going to tell you which ones we did not like. And there was one, well, ugh. But somehow they got eaten. Couldn't have been that bad. Anyway, you guys, here comes Alyssa Marie. Cue the Godfather music.
Hey.
And what you doing with a purple robe? Like me.
Great minds think alike. We were on a vibe.
I love this color. This is our wedding color.
Oh,
Hey,
this is one of my recent birthday gifts. Aquarius in the house.
okay. Happy birthday.
Thank
Now, you are the your boyfriend. Can I call him that?
Yeah, for now.
Okay. Your boyfriend for now. Wait till you see. I already know what surprise for you is tomorrow, but I'm not going to tell you. So let me shut up. See, Corey Castle, the wrestler who just won a big belt, didn't he?
Yeah.
Congratulations. And Corey's going to be here tomorrow, hopefully, with the experts. Where your best friend? Who's your best friend?
Oracle of Apollo, Dominique Rivera.
Yes, that's how we found each other. She'll be in the house tomorrow with the experts. We hope you're here. It's one of our greatest shows of the month. They're all great.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Yes. So listen, I didn't read your bio because I wanted you to just open up the door and tell everybody. Did you free? Oh, there you are. Did somebody call you?
No, No. I'm on the computer. It was freezing a little bit, so
might be my internet. If I get booted off, because sometimes Xfinity likes to try to play with me, you keep going because they'll still you. So I dip out for a second and let you have some time with the audience just to get to know each other. And then when I feel the spirit, I'll pop back in and we'll get this interview started. How's that sound?
Sounds good.
Okay, all you, take it away.
Hello, everyone. My name is, and that's a very Italian last name. And I am a singer-songwriter from South Philadelphia, and it's in my blood. It started with my grandfather, and then it went to my father, and now I'm the third generation. And I've been singing in cover bands and plays. I've had some fun opportunities on television, and I'm an actress. I'm a little bit of a hustler, so I'm a Jackie of all trades, as many people know me to be here at home. So I have many different day jobs just to help fund and keep the dream going. I just want to be an inspiration to the world and create amazing music that has depth and talk about spirituality, both Aquarius. So that's a little bit about me. And also, I have a great little podcast with Mr. Corey Castle, also known as James. And
Also known as who?
James is his actual name.
James. Ooh, I can't wait for him to piss me off. Is Castle's real last name? Oh, shoot. You got to text me the whole name so when he pisses me off, go, James Albert. If you don't get your... I'm just kidding. Oh, wow. You guys are all up in that entertainment world. Now, I saw something I found very interesting. You go and you actually dress up like that woman from Frozen. I saw you in a picture on your website with a little girl, you had the wig and stuff. You look like you work for Disney. Tell us what you do when you go and do these parties or what these appearances. As what's her name from Frozen?
Elsa.
See, I don't have any kids or grandkids, but I have heard a little niece back in the day. She was singing that song all the time.
All the time. She
wore the little outfit, would sleep in it. She always wore it. She had it on forever, either that or a tutu. So why do you do that with the kids? What's the greatest joy you gain from working with children?
Oh my gosh, I could go on. How did you know? I just had an event this weekend where I was a different character, but same essence, same aura of just for these and getting the magic fly. I dreamer imagination, and I love just being the holder of that. I like knowing that I'm creating that magic in real time. There's a lot of people that are like, magic's not real. But when you do things like that in that nature, that is magic. It's creating something for that child. And they're so pure and they're so full of awe and they're enamored with life. And I just want to keep that little fire in them burning as long as I can do in those moments for them. And it kind of started from Disney. I love Disney. I've loved Disney movies, and I actually auditioned years ago to be a Disney princess, but unfortunately, I'm too short, and I would qualify to be a fairy. But that wasn't.
That makes two of us.
Yeah. Hey. So I took
my toes, girl. Ain't room for one fairy up in here. I'm kidding, and I'm just kidding. That was what my grandfather used to call people like me, but that's not.
Well, too. But we'll dive more into that. But I'm also a fairy.
You mean outside of playing one?
Yes.
I knew it. I knew there was going to be something. I knew any friend of the Oracle, get ready. Right. So, okay, going in there. So what do you mean when you say that? Don't be trying to freeze. Unfreeze.
No. It started when I was so super young. There was a few movies that I watched as a kid that I was obsessed. Was called Fully, and both movies have fairy-like characters in them. And I always had this thought of, I'm going to grow my wings. I'm going to fly too. I have magic too. And I have this playful energy too. And through growing up, I have always had this fun obsession with fairies. I have fairy figurines. I had one hanging in my room for the longest time. And I actually, well, within the past 5 years, diving back into inner child and getting those artifacts again. I started grabbing more fairy items and just kind of decorating my room and creating that safety and that space for myself. And it's fun. And I actually created a character as well, my own character, from just growing up and paying homage to one of the movies that I adored so much. And it's called, their name is Semi di Stella, and it means starseed in Italian. And that's where I write my music. And I have a lot of like EDM themes. So one of my big goals and dreams is to be a headliner for EDC, Electric Daisy Carnival, and kind of be this cool, fun rave fairy. And just,
I have friends who do that.
Hmm?
I have some friends who do that. They're at the what's it called? Electric Light. Is it Electric Light?
Okay.
Electric Forest.
Oh, all right.
They do. You heard of that?
No.
You haven't heard of Electric Forest?
Mm-mm.
It's a Midwest one, and yeah, I've seen their work. Yeah. So, so needless to say, you really believe in magic. I do too. Spiritual magic is real in my world, very real. And so I wanted to, let's get this out of the way, y'all. We want to hear her sing because I know y'all like itching. Hurry up and let's hear her sing. Hurry up, let's hear her sing. So tell us, set this up what we're going to hear. A song. It's called Broken, and you're singing with. Another.
Sorry,
Okay.
the internet was getting a little.
I know. Tell Corey to pay his bill.
So what we're about to watch is a clip of a recent cover that I had an amazing privilege and honor to work alongside this fun artist named Tori. His artist name is Black Crow. His super creative, and we covered a song called Broken by Seether and Amy Lee from Evanescence. And anyone that knows me, Amy Lee has been one of my idols since the dawn of their existence. I absolutely love and adore her. I met her twice, and I think
Amy Lee live over on Sycamore Street. Got a sister named what's her name? Claritha.
One more time.
Amy Lee that lives on Sycamore Street. You talking about her?
No.
I'm playing. Okay. Gets them every time.
Every time.
Take a listen. Here we go.
Because I'm broken when I'm lonesome and I don't feel right when you're gone away. You've gone away. You don't feel me anymore.
The worst is over now, and we can breathe again. I wanna hold you high, you steal my pain away. There's so much left to learn, and no one left to fight. I wanna hold you high, you steal my pain. 'Cause I'm broken when I'm open, and I don't feel right, like I'm strong enough. 'Cause I'm broken when I'm lonesome, and I don't feel
that in a good spot, didn't I? Wow. Okay, girl, you can sing. Like my Aunt Candy would say. She don't sing, she can sing. Um, that was a beautiful song. That was really nicely done. Congratulations on that work. So
Thank you.
tell us, how what do you got? Management stuff? How do you find these kinds of opportunities, or what do you attribute them finding you? What do you believe brings these divine moments together?
Energy and always looking for opportunity. I have been, I basically, from being a child to now, I was raised to be my masculine so much, to a point where it wasn't healthy for a while. But about 5 to 7 years ago, I started learning to embrace my inner femininity and learn about the feminine energy and leaning back and receiving. And, and so discovered along the way. I'm also a Buddhist. My grandmother introduced Buddhism to me, and she introduced the idea of chanting and just kind of meditating and taking 15 minutes of myself at least 2 times a day to kind of think and quiet my mind and think about what I really want for myself and to kind of change my environment around me to fit where I need it to go. So a lot of it is manifestation and just really persevere at a few places, and I just keep going. It's in my soul. When I was 7 years old, I told my mom I believe that God, or whatever you want to put in that space. If you don't want to say
Yeah.
God, you could say universe, whatever it is for you. But
Right. Right.
I believed, and I still do, that I is my so given a talent, then that's what I'm supposed to be doing here on this earth. And I've visited many avenues of the entertainment industry and kind of just tried to see where will I land that is my
In
niche to keep
alignment.
going. And I feel like it's getting closer, especially with my songwriting and the idea and the brand that I'm cultivating. It's still very much in the early stages, but I definitely feel and it's healing along the way. So it's kind of all turning into one thing. And I just look for the opportunity. Tori and I were friends on Facebook, and I just happened to see his post him, jumped in the comments, and I was not taking no for an answer. I basically just said, "Hey, I can do it, and here's my work. I have the pipes. I love this song," and it's kind of my way of just like, "Hey, see me, hear me," and
Yeah.
I love
Oh
aiming
yeah.
it. Yeah.
Hey. Right.
Hey,
Like
hey.
like absolutely. Now look, I want to go a little bit deeper because I'm eating raisin bran. And look at these cute bowls my husband bought this weekend. Aren't those cute? He knows I love my cereal bowls. I want one. Did you ever have a bowl that had a picture at the bottom? So that when
No,
you finished it was looking at you? Oh my God.
can
I
I can I can I just tell you that we're such on the same vibe, this wave that's happening, because I just gifted Corey a cereal bowl, and this bowl, it's I serialously love you.
Aw, that's cute. So see, Corey and I, that's my boy.
Mhm.
I told him, excuse me, last week we were on a call. And I said, if we had grown up at the same time in the same place and we were friends, we'd have had one sleepover and they would have banned us from being friends. Because I already know if Corey and I were little boys together, we'd tear up some shit. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. But we have so much fun. I just love him. I can't. Guys, tune in tomorrow. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. So let me ask you this about your version of spiritualism. It's so different than mainstream spiritualism. It's different than mainstream woo woo, wherein, energy and all of this. You have some other effervescence. See how I did that? But
Yeah.
you have this this other stuff, this pixie dusty stuff floating around in your space. And so, how old are you? Can I ask? I know you're not supposed to ask it because you and Oracle look like twins, if you ask me. I bet
I
people
know
think you're sisters.
it's awesome. Well, no, I'm happy to share. I'm the Christ conscious age. I'm 33. I just turned 33. I'm very excited about it.
You should be. That's a great year. That's a great number.
Mhm.
So, what have you found as far as, in that lane, which is your particular lane with your own relationship with your own definition of spiritualism? What is it that keeps you, because for in my world it feels like I'm constantly pulling on a golden rope. It just keeps pulling me to higher and higher levels and ascensions and all of that comes with increase, because purpose is based with an increase. It
Mm.
always takes everything you have that is divine and gives you more from it.
Mhm.
So tell us where you hope, what do you see when you look down that rope, as far as you are allowed to see, because purpose works on a need to know basis. Where is it that that you and your message is headed? What do you see in front of you?
What a fantastic question. I I see I see where I am physically. I see a large stage. I see it to be outside. People just along with me and repeating what I'm putting out there and it resonating so much for them. And I feel in my body, and it almost feels like floating. And when I meditate on it, it feels like a green blue type of aura that, just feels calm and good and peaceful. And I've come to a place, I've come to a place where I feel like those that know will know. You know what I mean? Because I know there's people out there that have a completely different thought and wouldn't even give this a second. And it's for
Man, I wonder what
everyone to hmm?
no, because you dipped out, so we missed a little bit of that. But
Okay. I for a long time I wanted everyone to adore me and see me. And now I have a different way of thought of, okay, well, if it resonates with you, if you feel it, then have at it and enjoy what I have to share. And if you don't, that's fine too, because I'm understanding that not everyone will, enjoy or
yeah,
understand. And it's a very empowering feeling to finally kind of come to terms with yourself and your soul and who you are and what you stand for. And when you keep speaking that and you keep showing who you are, it's like the song Show Yourself from Frozen. I keep wanting to show myself more and more. And when I
yeah,
have a great support system around me, that helps anyone. That's been
yes.
extremely helpful. And Corey's been he's like the linebacker. He's like he's the I watched football yesterday.
Half the world did.
Roles
I did.
anymore. Yeah,
Right.
yeah. He's the quarterback in that I feel like, and it's definitely helping me be more who I am, and I appreciate that so much. Dami too. She's been a great support system, and just kind of finding my voice. And I've been using my voice in different avenues, which is also amazing. For oh, you have to be Lady Gaga famous for anyone to listen to you, and now being
Mm-mm.
33 and impact. I just wasn't seeing it honoring it,
Boy, that
the
internet is
the
messing with us,
the
ain't it?
people coming home. Yeah, the
Yeah, that
payback
internet's messing
and
with us today.
mhm. um it's been really great to kind of feel what's coming towards me. I've had opportunities come my way that most people would think is a dream from a Lifetime movie. And here I am living it in real life. So that's another thing that kind of stood out for me. I would sit back and think, well, what is it about me that I'm doing to bring these energies into my life? And it could be good, it could be bad. And I have to sit back in retrospect and go, okay, what are you doing? What can you do differently? What do you need to do to close it? I'm like right there,
Right.
especially when my confidence is there and I know what who I'm speaking for myself, and I know what I'm believing in and what I'm trying to give. So
Yeah.
definitely learning that along the way. So it's all one big, like, it's healing, and it's also healing others, and
All at the same time.
yeah, all at the same
Yeah.
time, and I'm watching
All
it
at the
happen
same
in
time.
real time. Hmm.
Yeah, absolutely. Listen, we're going to take a short break, but when we return, I'd like you to think about this question while we're gone, and we'll jump back in with this one. What is it about your music, your songwriting, the way you deliver that you think separates you from just being another singer and transforms you into what we know to be an artist? We're going to get with that and a lot more when we return. We'll be right back. Don't you dare go away.
Here's a life lesson I've been learning from students that I think can carry over into every area of life as well as every area of work, because aren't we all students no matter what it is that we're doing? There are two components to this. One, when I sit down and work with students in a tutoring capacity, before we begin learning anything, I have them repeat after me 3 simple phrases. This is what I use in my own life. And what if we did this with our interactions with others to show them that we're all on the same team? Number 1, I believe in me. I get them to repeat that, but talk about themselves. It's an empowering statement. Number 2, I am awesome. And saying it with enthusiasm adds that extra energy and gets them to believe in themselves and their own awesomeness. And number 3, today is a great day. What if we began every hour with these simple mantras, and we did that in our workplace? We did that with each other. How could things change? I know from experience they can be awesome.
Wake that ass up. Welcome back to today's installment of Bathrobe Moments. I'm your host, Lauren Michaels Harrison. My guest today is the wonderful Alyssa Marie. How are you? Welcome back. Before we jumped into break, I dropped a question on you about what is it, and I did a little bit of assuming in there that you already know, but I think I'm probably right, that you are not just another singer, but in fact an artist. What do you think distinguishes musicians from just being singers and players and transforms them into that coveted place known as being an artist? What's that mean to you?
Man, there's a lot in there. So I think, well, it sounds like a couple of questions. So I think I'll go with.
I'm known for that.
That's okay. Let me dissect what I believe are some of the core differences, and then I'll get to what makes me an artist, if
Hmm.
that's cool.
Why
So
do you think I do it? Gives me a chance to eat.
yeah. So manja. So for musicians, there's musicians out there that are just very by the book. They read the sheet music, they play the song, they do the job, they go home. And then there's singers, they make it a living to just go do the songs everybody knows, go make that money, go to the bars, and it's fulfilling, and then they get and be with their families. There's performers that are on Broadway, and it's a whole different ball game with that, and they're helping create a story. And I think all avenues, they have their own story that they're creating. The by the book people, the cover band scene, they're all there we're all here to create that story and to share with who wants to be involved and wants to watch and engage with us. And it's a very vulnerable position. So that's something that we all share together. And I think everyone is just, it depends on what avenue is comfortable for you. And I think everyone has their own, reasons on why they choose what they want to do.
So,
And
so do you believe the the person like you, the musician, the singer, do they get to dub themselves an artist, or is that something that the world should name you?
mm, I think that the world recognizes the
Mm-hmm.
artist for sure. But I also believe that anyone can call themselves an artist in their own
Mm-hmm.
form, even just by the way they dress, even if they're not trying to
Right,
reach that high goal of being, Lady Gaga famous. Um,
right,
they're still an artist in their own right, and that's your birthright. I'm not here to say who's an artist and who's not, and I don't have
right.
that
Because I
that
think of a
that
real
higher
talent.
power.
I
Hmm.
think of a real painter. In a palette. When I write my music, I automatically consider myself an artist because
Hmm.
coloring. I'm not coloring a picture that someone else drew. I mean, when I first started singing at 22 and got my first record deal, I was at MCA, and that was the big challenge. They wanted me to be a certain kind of artist, and it did not resonate with me. So I ended up just writing, and because I was under the contract known as a spec deal,
Mm.
speculative, which the jury's still out what we want to do with you. And it didn't bother me because I would rather um, keep going and never get there, but moving in a lane of authenticity, then get there instantly, as something other than
Mm.
being authentic, if
Hmm.
that makes any sense. And I think that's where we get a lot of one hit wonders from. And I think it's unfortunate as a musician speaking. I'm just saying, an old school one at that. So I want to ask you about this piece. As an artist,
Now
and
trying
not
to piece
just with
together
your music,
everything.
yeah, but as an artist, Alyssa, I always saying your name wrong. Alyssa Marie,
Hmm.
right?
Hmm.
Okay. As an artist and as someone, I mean, and this goes for all of us, whether you're a speaker, an author, whatever you do to be of service to the world, once we have been given or we have gained access into the heart, mind, therefore the very soul of another human being, I believe that there is a universal responsibility that comes with that access. And so tell me what that means in your world and how you fiercely protect that opportunity to actually, literally get inside of a person's spirit, inside their soul with your work. How do you take that responsibility?
I I like to think that I was brought here as a writer who just happens to have the ability to sing. I've been
Mhm.
also not only obsessed with fairies, but I love writing, and it goes so deep. I did a lot of like spiritual going back, past life regressions, and myself that I loved the spelling bee. I loved English growing up, so I would write poetry, and I knew that I could sing. I just didn't know how to harness that power yet. And now, after all these years, I've learned that I what separates me is that I dive down into my body. When I listen to a track and someone gives me a track to write to, the melodies just come. They channel right through, and
Yeah.
I can hear the 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 lyrics, and I can hear the enunciation, like the timing. I can hear how they're going, and then I wait for the words, and I build the words around the melodies and the I'm looking for another word, the syllables that I can hear, the breakdowns. So I don't see the words yet. I kind of hum, and then I feel it. And it also depends on the vibe of the song. I can pick up on the emotion of a song like that. I had an experience where I had someone from Florida send me their track, and they didn't tell me anything. I didn't know anything. And the song was so beautiful. And I started writing the feeling that
Writing the
they were
feeling.
going through without knowing. They listened to it. They were like, "Oh my god, I'm going through this exact thing." And then that's something that I knew that I have a gift there. I can feel
Well,
the feeling.
and like you said, it's partially on point when you said without knowing. I would add consciously knowing,
Yes.
because somewhere in there you knew exactly, and that was subconsciously. Right. I think and that's artistry. That's artistry, because it's like weaving a basket, or knitting or crocheting, the way that it just makes it all turn into something. Every stitch takes it closer. See, the thing is, I heard recently, and I love this saying. Someone said to me, you can't live within the frame of your own picture. Of the big picture, you can't live inside the frame, or you'll never see the big picture. You got to be outside of the frame looking at it. And sometimes, if it's a mural, you got to move back. That's why you see people in art galleries standing back and just going, because they're absorbing the big picture. So, as for the big picture, for Alyssa Marie, what's that looking like right about now at 33?
It's looking so it's good weaving basket. I love that. And I feel like that's what I'm doing for myself and my artistry. I'm also a vocal teacher during the week, and I showed one of my students who's 14 years old. The world is going to be at the palm of his hands in no time. He's amazing. And
Wow.
I showed me performing live in my outfit that I designed, and he immediately picked it up right away. He was like, "Wow, you go Elsa," because I also cultivated the color schemes that Elsa from Frozen has in my outfit, and no one else pointed that out. But this kid knows. He knew, and I was just so happy that someone picked up on it. And at the same time, it's showing me confirmation of where I'm going next. And my music, the sounds and I'm just come out. Like I'm taking care of the visionary aspect, the sound aspect, and last but not least, the business aspect is coming very, very soon. And I just love. I feel like I'm a canvas. My music is a canvas. I'm the painter, and yeah, seeing Evanescence. Hello, hello, and I I just want whoever is interested to come aboard, see what I can create. And I've gotten the term butterfly for a long time, fairy, It's just anything magical is just what my soul, and for a long time I hid it away. I thought I had to be a certain frame, I had to be a certain role, or I had to fit a certain category of entertainment. And even in an industry where auditions are, they're hard sometimes. And
Sure.
the I had a scenario recently where I thought I was going to be something, and it turned out that I wasn't a right fit for that category. And I was like, wow, well, and I told Corey, I said, you know what? There's that meme with the guy thinking like this. And I
Yeah.
said, can't get turned down from opportunity when you're the one creating your own opportunities.
This is true. And speaking of opportunities, I remember when I was taking baby steps in my career as a musician out there in Hollywood, where all you can think about is competition, competition. I didn't know yet that I was never in competition with other people. I was merely in competition with time, because time is going to run out for all people. But nonetheless, I was always told, and I remember I was like, shut up about, you better have a backup plan. People would always say, what happens if you don't make it? And and in my mind, I felt like I already have. I'm living it. It's not based on, did I get the audition, or did I get a call back, or did I get the tour, or whatever the case may have been, because I did a lot of session singing back then. So it was very competitive. Well, it all is, But nonetheless, it used to bug me when everyone thought I was not being responsible, putting in plan, well, if this doesn't work out, I'll be a dental hygienist or whatever. Talk about that. If the singing, for whatever reason, could not be tomorrow, where would Alyssa Marie take what she has for the world to make sure it still gets delivered in a timely manner? What would you reach for if you did not have music?
I did not have music. Well, I have also found freedom and fun and empowerment in doing these events for, it was primarily for ladies, like ladies' nights, but it's open to everyone. And it's in the adult scene. So I would sell products and I would talk about, healing in that way. So that's kind of, I'm already doing both. And both have kind of helped me get closer to what Semi Stella is, because at my events I would talk about, hey, I have this dream, and this is something also fun that I get to do and experience, but it's helping me push along to furthering my music career. And wherever I'm meant to be is where exactly I'm meant. It'll touch who it's
So,
meant to touch.
right. Sorry about that. It's kind of going in and out, so I didn't know. You there? Okay.
Well, you
There
broke
you
up a
are.
little
There
bit.
you are. Yeah, it's been going back and forth, but we're getting it done.
Yeah.
Listen, we're almost out of here. We're almost out of here, but I want to leave you. I want to ask this as a final question. When you look to the left at the end, or let's say, 40 years down the road in this journey, and you look to the left and you see all that you've done, what is it you hope to see looking back at you?
One more time. When I look to the left 40 years from now.
When you look to the left, meaning the past,
Yes.
like 40 years from now,
Mhm.
when you look to the left and you see all that you've done in this world, what is it you hope to see looking back at you?
Love, joy, and
What was the
no
third
regrets.
one?
No regrets.
There you go. There you go. You nailed it. Listen, you guys, get over and check out all things Alyssa Marie. There is her Facebook name. You can also catch her on TikTok at Philly Covers. That's also the name for the YouTube channel, I believe. Is that correct?
Yes.
Philly Covers. Okay. And also, what is this one?
Instagram.
Yeah. What's the romance part about? It is a Valentine's Day tomorrow, so what's the romance tag on there? What's that all about?
That was the company that I work with called Pure Romance. That's where I do the in-home parties, and I do some sales and empower.
Okay.
So I'm trying to do something, just something that kind of gives clients and friends the idea, okay, she deals with romance and relationships.
That's awesome. That's awesome. We have taken the liberty, everyone, of dropping a couple of these links already at the top of your thread in the comment section. So it's there for you to access easily at the conclusion of today's broadcast, which is actually now. I want to thank you so much for all you're doing and sharing that beautiful music with us today, as well as your wonderful story. I just think it is so enchanted. It is very magical. And you really are a fairy in the good way of bringing so much magic to this world. I just love it. You're welcome back anytime. We look forward to seeing all that you do this year and beyond. So again, thank you so much. You guys get over and check her out. Tomorrow, you'll see her favorite guy here with the rest and her best friend here with the rest of the experts, Tim Chung, badass Jamie Lane, the reset coach Tracy Randolph, and of course the Oracle of Apollo, Dominique Rivera. So we'll see you guys tomorrow, God willing. I will meet you as I do every Monday through Friday out on the front porch. So together we can create an illuminated conversation, which then will live forevermore within a divine memory. I'll see you. Thank you so much, Alyssa Marie. Have a great day, all of you. I love you, and there's not a damn thing you can do about it. Have a great day. Bye-bye, all.
Show me your soul.
Baby, I'll show you mine.
Show me your soul.
Honey, it's way past time.
How expensive do I have to be?
Need I spell it out before you get it, baby?
Show me your soul.